Hello and welcome. Today we are going to play Lotara Sarrin, an Imperial Army Warlord. So she starts with the Urtzi's Claw, which we'll see in the game, and she can put it in play 2-3 armament, so with frontline and flank, which is extremely strong. And she has quite a lot of potential with cards like Khazdrak or Ornatov Barge that works really great with Urtzi's Claw. And we'll use, for example, Axiarches to buff our spawn. So let's get started immediately and see how it goes. Lotara is quite underestimated. I think she's not so great in this meta, but she has a lot of potential and she could be used quite a lot more. I think it's the best Imperial Army Warlord, by the way. Okay, so being faced. This matchup is 50-50, like every matchup against Karn. It's just pure RNG, you can do what you want, you will not always win, even if you do your best. So here we are going to play drill. We want Axiarch now. We want to put the pressure now, because will not survive long against Karn. Even with the front lines, we need to drag his HP quite fast. Unfortunately, the pings are really bad for me for now. Like really bad. Yeah, I think we're going to maybe actually sacrifice Axiarch and last Lasrifle face, because if I use my ability to put in play a 2-3 and I didn't trade, for example, with my Axiarch, I was just going to give him a no survivor, so it's not really great for me. And here I have a turn for 5 energy anyway with P alpha, so I think but the better body is the best here. Unfortunately, again, the pings are really bad for me. And yeah, he had no survivor. Unfortunately, he also had the troops. Okay, for once the ping doesn't go on my face, but that's just useless. So I guess here we're just going to play more stuff versus Claw, I guess. I think it's the moment. We don't have really a choice anyway, we don't have many things to play. And I don't want to take more damage. Okay. We can take bronze. Unfortunately, we're going to take damage from that. But we have no choice anyway. At least he starts losing some cards, like only 4 in his end. That's okay, I guess. Okay, he's going full face. Like nothing else to do here, I guess. A good card player, of course. Never trade. Only smoke. I think if I actually P alpha on my face, I will lose. I'm going to drag, because if he has lethal now, he will have it next turn anyway if I do P alpha, so I need to put pressure, do something. Maybe try to kill in a few turns. Maybe next with really big luck. Okay, crucial choice. Maximal RNG. Okay, we can tank, I guess. I'm going to Edict. I put another spawn. Okay, no cards, that's great. I'm going face with that. I think we can win it if he doesn't top deck anything that can kill me. But I also need to kill next turn to be sure to have a chance to win. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So now it's all on the ping. I just have to hope he doesn't win this. Okay. We are live. But not for long, I guess. I'm going to do that. Trade and put another troop. I think I have at least a draw here. Even if he gets speeder, normally it's good. Okay. Well. This doesn't change anything, I guess. Oh no. Except if the pings are perfect, of course. Okay, it's good. Okay, we were really unlucky, but even with that we managed to win. That's why I like Lotara in this kind of matchups. You have still a chance to come back even if your HP are quite low. We are going to keep Seek and Destroy. We need to keep pressure on the board because yes, we can trade every turret every turn, but at one moment he will put more than just one turret. Like there will be a big turn with like perimeter defenses or phalanxes. The warders are really good in this matchup. That card too, obviously, but it's good everywhere. Yeah, we're going to play Jubac and take a damage phase, I guess. We don't have any move to do for now. Next turn I think I'm going to do counter attack plus Axiarch plus the spawn, and we should be able to trade a lot of things. Okay, so that's not bad. Quite great in this matchup. Okay. So here's the move, like we said. It's perfect here. For now we keep the board, so that's okay. The Axiarch should be able to survive next turn, which will allow us to have at least something to kill a turret with the other troops. He doesn't have Stalwart for now, that's great too. Okay, so here we're going to take the trades like that. If we are lucky, the shot goes in the head, and normally I think we win on that. If it kills the armsman, probably the worse. Okay, I think that's okay. Except on where I went. That's maybe worse, actually. Okay, that's really not good. Okay, yeah, I'm going to play Praetorian, go trade like that, because I really want, even if he survives with only 1 HP, it at least take his attack. I think that's great, at least he doesn't put more to it. We force him to act and not just sit down and put more and more and more. Okay, perfect. That was the best that could happen here. I think we maybe not. Maybe we want actually to seek and destroy. Well, yeah, we're going to do that like this, because 3 HP is actually way better than 2 on last house, because he doubles the chances of survival, because he will not be able to trade it with his face. So we may reinforce it with the other last house. We also have Khazdrak, that should be great here, with Ursus Claw, the 2 on the same turn probably. I just wait the perfect turn to feed my board, and I think it's going to be it. Okay. Okay, so that's okay. Nothing dies, so perfect. We'll not need Ursus Claw now, I think. Going to take the trade like that. Probably doesn't really matter how it goes. And Fist Face. Okay, Luther. I think the Defenders of Caliban are a great matchup in general, but I didn't play it since against Luther since his birth, so I'm not really sure. We still have Ursus Claw, we still have Flank, so it should be okay. We don't really care, it steals our troops anyway. But for example, Zariel is largely better, I guess, in matchup, in favorable matchup for Lotara. I'm going to take the trade. I don't know if I use the counter attack now, because in any case he's just going to face bash it. He's going to ping face, but we don't really care of 1 damage. And we can use it next turn anyway, so, and there will be maybe something more dangerous. So we're going to wait. Plus we can keep it for Khazdrak plus Ursus Claw. So here we're going to take a Jaeger, because we force him to use his face. If we take 3 damage in the face for now, it's not a problem. So we keep the counter attack again. At the limit here I could have turned around Mastery, but I think 2 troops is not a lot for Mastery, so I was not really expecting it. We're going to do that, probably still wait like that. I mean, if he does Mastery, I will just Ursus Claw, but the first wave and next turn use Khazdrak plus counter attack and kill all the board. Okay, great. Doesn't have anything to play. I think I'm going to play that. Like, it's a good moment for it. Before he starts getting charisma or things like that. Okay, so here we're just going to put 1, 2, 3. Ursus Claw now and use Jubac, I guess. And just go face. If you use Charisma, we really don't care, because he will not be able to sacrifice Strike. And it will be just a train in that, so it's okay. And next turn with Khazdrak plus counter attack we can do something interesting, I guess. Okay, that's a problem. Oh, nice. It's a nice Dubac. I don't think we're going to use it now because of Heart of Caliban. If we are lucky, it goes on Jagger, and that's great for us. If it's here, that's okay too. Okay. And we wait. I hope to see Heart of Caliban now, because with Network we'll be able to just kill everything and put our troops back on the board. I'm a bit worried because he's getting the Whisper soon, I think. I didn't count, but shouldn't be too long. That's also the problem if he plays Heart of Caliban. Okay. I think we are even going to face Bash. I think we are not so good in this game. Like with the Ash Betrayer, we are at risk. And there's so many good cards he can play. That's not the best for him, by luck. Because no one can play that. I'm not sure I want to play that now, though. I think I'm just going to go with that. Duke is quite strong because he cannot steal it for now. So I guess it was the best for me. I can't really play Khazdrak, I think for now. I really need to use it to deliver the killing blow. Okay. That's not really great because we don't have anymore the AoE. Whoa. Okay, I was not expecting it to be to 0 so fast. I guess we are fucked. Okay, that's not so bad. Can do that. I think we are even going to use Sabotage. Not really the best board. He's going to see that. That's not. That was the worst I think I could get. At least Ogwyn needs something to be stolen. Okay, he's just going to play behind enemy line and win. Okay. I don't know what I did wrong here, but I think I could do better. You shouldn't have get the board back. Maybe I was too slow to play Ursus Claw and put my board. Maybe Drach was actually a mistake.
You think you're better than me?
Okay, Horus. So we want to be aggressive, so we want the Drees, Last House, this kind of card. We don't want him to be able to use his taxes in my head, but more on the troops. We need to keep it busy. Okay, for now it's okay, as long as it's draw, it's okay. I'm going to play Jubac and not my ability. Okay, not so good. I guess that's okay, but I'm not against a Vengeful Spirit or something like that. Okay, here we have a good turn with the Axiarch with the double buff. And I'm going to go face with Jubac too. And takes every damage I can. It's not really a problem if he's used a frag grenade here. Jubac did his work anyway. The Axiarch too. Okay. Maybe the moment to Ursus Claw, or not yet. Maybe we can just grenade for now. Grenade, Civilian, and usability. It's real. Serga is always a big problem. On curve or not, too many HP. And he snowballs quite fast. Okay, defense satellite. He is taking the RNG, okay. Okay. Here we're going clearly to Edict of Censure, so I'm going to take out of my tactics before I choose it. Okay. There's still Serga Targost. It's really a big problem, but I really cannot do anything about it. Except letting him back in his hand and use maybe Mortecher next turn with Ursus Claw. Okay, it's Malogust now. I guess it's okay. We need Khazdrak or something like that here. Okay, so we're going to put that back in his hand. Just usability and civilian. I just hope he doesn't play another defense satellite. I mean, it's a bad card, but a lot of people play it for no reason. That's okay, it's a big loss of tempo for him. Okay. Well, so now we are able to kill Serga, put back that in his hand, I guess. No really better movie. So yeah, and put Lernaia. If he uses tactics, it will take his war turns, so no Malogust. Okay. I think I'm going to take Sabotage for Slayer. Not like the other cards matters. For now it's okay, we still are 24 HP, like in 8 turn. We did take only 6, that's really great for now. I'm going to play Lexio. I mean my end is not really great and he already has it as a good one, so... Okay, P-Alpha is great. Like that I can keep my Sabotage for later and still put the damage. Okay, another desert. Okay, again, a bad one, that's why we don't play this card. Too many RNG on it. Like, it's either a low roll or a high roll, no middle. So you're basically playing casino by playing it. So really, don't play it except if really you need an AoE and it's the only one available. Okay, bad turn for him again, so it's great for us. I'm going to play Slayer now, I think. Sabotage. Because now we win the game next turn if he doesn't have outflank. If he stun it, it's okay, we still have a big card on the board. Okay, he has it, unfortunately, but it takes its war turn to just kill my board, and he shouldn't go face at this moment of the game because I'm largely in front of him. He will never catch me with lethal. Its only way to win, I think, is to put back Malogust, but for that he needs to clear my board. at least. Okay, great. We can kill that without problem. So no, they are not threats. He's probably going to try to kill me on 2 turns, but I will just finish him before, I think. Except if he can stun maybe one of my 2 guards. I'm going face here. Even if I didn't have good front lines, I don't think Horus play ill right now, so I'm going just to lethal him next turn. He doesn't have any front lines too, I think. And no way he had lethal. Okay, really nice. Guitar rush kit? No? Okay, it's just connection maybe.
Enough.
Okay, that was relatively easy for Horus. But again, if they defend satellites, GTI roll, I think I would have lost. But normally you shouldn't play them, so really don't play defense satellite.
All crew to battle stations.
Only in silence one can hear the truth.
Okay, so crawl is not something we see a lot. It's not really a good matchup, I think. I think I'm going to use Reed to Axiarch now. I don't want to leave anything alive. If he needs to buff a troop, I prefer that he puts it on the same turn. Okay, that's... I didn't expect that. But that's interesting. Because I think I have no chance to kill it actually. So that was pretty good, I think. Especially if it buffed some flank cards. It's going to be a big problem. Okay. The good thing here is that he has only 1 card in hand. So if he doesn't draw any cards like Naroda, it should be okay. We are just going to submerge it, to submerge Crawl, because you will not be able to kill everything with the battle now. She's quite strong versus Lotara, but it really depends also if you draw cool or not. And so it was a troop that was here since the beginning, so it's a new card. So now she lives on top deck. Just hope it's not something like cool. I'm not going to Edict just to see if it's it, because it will be lost of time. I think it's a dead card here. We don't really want to Edict of Censure or a dead end like that. Okay, it was just a Steel Talon, it's okay. We take a lot of damage, I just hope... Okay, that's stronger. I think it's moment to Urtzi's Claw. Maybe Barge first. Okay, not bad. I'm going to face Bash also. I could have used Drill plus ability, but I think I'm going to keep it for a bit later. Because if she top decked Cruel, it was just a loss of card. And now we use it. I think we will keep that like that. Like that, if she cool, she cannot at least kill that. That's better than nothing. Okay. I think I'm going to stop here. So that was good game, I think. Not the best I did with Lotara, but we saw some good and bad matchups, and that she can pull pretty much every games. You just need to have a good end, a good starting end, and really use carefully your SS Claw. Like, you really need to use it on the turn with something like Khazdrak or Ornatov Barge. Typically, if you do turn like on 5 energy, you put 2 troops. Next turn, you want to Khazdrak plus Drill plus Button Helmsman plus counter attack, for example, and try to buff the Warlord. The best possibility you can have is to curve a perfect Ornatov Barge versus Claw with it, and next turn just use Khazdrak, and you will just make a big board of big damage, kill his Warlord, and also put a lot of damage ice. There are also some tech cards that I think are important for Lotara, like Urtzi. We see less vehicle now, but there's still Emperor Children's. So you need something to remove big troops, and that's the only option available. You don't have any removal, you will need to fight forward, so use the ability carefully. Use your troops carefully, don't go face for nothing. Try to always keep some damage in the back, in case you need to try something big. You also have the Sibilans, but it's not so easy to use them correctly. So that's it. She has the same problems that many neutral warlords, but at least she fares a bit better against Zo and aggro deck. So I really think she's the best Imperial Army warlord. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked this deck, and see you soon.